In 2007, when we established the Samaritan Women's residential home for victims of domestic sex trafficking, we could not possibly have been prepared for the needs of this population. Survivors have so much to overcome, from childhood sexual abuse, fatherlessness, poverty, neglect, substance abuse, and the relentless torture and degradation of having been sold in the commercial sex industry. Over 100 young women have come through our door and given us the opportunity of walking alongside them on that hard road to a new life. We invested in them therapeutically, academically, vocationally, spiritually, and socially. And in truth, they taught us more than we could have ever taught them. As we did this work, we became more aware of the service gaps nationally and keenly interested in studying that landscape of care. We learned that we were just one small answer to a very large problem, and a problem that affects women, men, and children. And it's one that does not discriminate based on age, ethnicity, education, socioeconomic status, etc. There is a profound deficit of care across this country and no universally recognized standards on how to care for this population well. As more shelters were contacting us and asking us for help, wanting to learn from our success, we began to see that we could have a bigger impact by shifting our model from direct service to training and equipping others. So in 2018, we made a pretty significant pivot and called upon our network of peers to help us build a training curriculum on shelter care. Our vision is that any survivor anywhere in the nation would have access to qualified, compassionate care. But to realize that vision, we have to put all of our effort into establishing new shelters and equipping existing programs across this nation and specifically in the areas of greatest need. As of summer 2020, we've identified only 177 open and active shelter programs in our database nationwide. That means 10 states have no shelter program at all, and 3 states have only one. That's only about 1,300 beds for what is estimated at a few 100,000 victims, with women and children being the population with the fewest options. These numbers can be staggering, but the way out is this: one precious life at a time. Our mission is to make sure that when that one sexually exploited man or woman or child says,
"There has to be something more you can do for me.
I just can't do this anymore.
I'm just a kid. What am I supposed to do?"
that there is an open door, a safe bed, and a welcoming community ready to receive them. Building up our national response for improving the quality of care for victims is a big problem. And it's going to take people who understand that big things, big visions are realized one action at a time, one life at a time. The Samaritan Women Institute for Shelter Care is committed to ensuring that when that one moment happens, there's an open door. We invite you to be a part of this big vision.